Hello, welcome back. I'm Scott.
And I'm Allison.
And we are Jarhead and Ginger's Journey. Today, we're going to take you on the unboxing and the install, finally, of our TST tire pressure monitoring system. You're going to want to stick around during this because I'm going to give you a couple of good tips on how to properly install this thing and get it ready for the road. Come on. We're going to start with the unboxing today. If you haven't been following along with the jaw jackings, this is the same TST TPMS system that we showed was one of the first things we got. We got this before we even got our RV. If you haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and link it right up here for you guys. You can go back and watch that. It shows all of the stuff that we bought even prior to getting the RV. So let me start by saying this is the TST brand TPMS system. This isn't sponsored in any means by TST or anybody else. We purchased this with our own funds just like everything else. I did get the system with 6 sensors in the package, and I also got 6 extra sensors. I opted not to get the standard TPMS system on my Ford truck because I knew I would be getting this system, and it didn't make sense to have 2 separate systems to me. So that's why I did it this way. We'll go ahead and set these over here for later, and we'll get into the unboxing. Alright, so let's see. Okay, we have a card that tells us what is in the box basically. 12 sensors, 6 in the box. Put that back. Got a nifty little TST sticker for the window or wherever. And pretty decent booklet of instructions here, guys. It's probably 40 pages or so. Don't worry, we won't sit here and read through this together. I'll have to do this on my own. And lastly is the warranty and registration card. That's all for the paperwork side. Now let's go ahead and look at what we have hardware wise. We have the nice new color monitor screen. It's got a sticker on it right now that shows you all the different placements there for the different tires and settings. So that can come off. There you go. Inside this cover it has 6 other of the tire of the sensors for the tires. And then inside here we have the relay unit that is supposed to be hooked to the battery and put inside the front area of your 5th wheel or on the tongue area of your travel trailer. Some hardware and a 12-volt plug to plug it in while you're moving down the road. It has a bunch of extra O-rings and a bunch of extra nuts for the back sides of these sensors. Suction cup mount for the back of your display, and then also just a pad here to hold your display like that if you'd rather drive down the road with it sitting like that on your dashboard. Not sure how I'm going to mount it yet, but that will be coming soon. And then this is the stickers, so you can label all of your sensors as you put them on. That's it for the unboxing, guys. That's all that was in the box. Like I said, these did come separately, not in the box, but I have 12 because I have 12 tires, 6 on my truck and 6 on my RV. Now let's take a look at how to install these bad boys. Come on. I had to bring you guys inside for this portion. I'm going to show you how easy it is to get these sensors programmed into your system. The first thing it tells you that you're going to want to do is press and hold the set, which is this button right here in the middle. Press and hold it. It beeps, and then it says high pressure set. You hit the plus 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it says Learn ID down here. Once you get that Learn ID up and blinking, it says to press and release the set button again. So that's this one right here. Set. And then you're going to press the plus or minus to get it to whichever tire you're trying to make this thing learn. I'm going to do not that tire, that tire. I have 3 tires in the back. I'm going to do the center one. So once I get that blinking using the plus sign, then I go ahead and press set again. And it see it has all the F's there. Now it says to take your sensor, put it up against the left bottom side of your display, then press and release go. It'll say IDLF, and then it will give you that 3-digit or letter code. That means that it's set there, and then you go ahead and press and release set again to save it there, and it's showing you that that tire right there is set, and that's the code for this. So there you go. Let's go out and put it on. I promised you guys some tips on things, how to install these correctly. So here's the first tip. When you guys get these and pull them out of the box, you're going to want to open them, just because that's what we do, right? So we open them. When I opened it up, I noticed under the battery it looked like there was a piece of paper. A lot of these kind of things are shipped with that paper. You pull the paper out and then the battery makes contacts, right? Not this case, guys. Leave that little thing in there. When you pull the battery out, there's actually a little button underneath that holds that battery in place, so you don't need to pull the paper out. Okay? Here's tip number 2. Once you get these sensors programmed into your system, go ahead and put them on one at a time. It makes it, for me anyways, it made it a few more steps, but you know exactly where you've programmed this sensor to, so you might as well take it over there and put it right on. And we're going to show you how to do that right now. Come on. This is the tire that we just programmed in a little bit ago inside. Remember, I had to take you inside so we could see the screen. First thing you want to do when you get over here, you're going to have your TPMS screen here ready to go. You're going to have one of the nuts, the sensor that you just programmed, and one of these funky little wrenches. All right, I've already taken the valve stem off. I'm going to thread this nut on and drive it all the way as far into the valve stem as it will go. There we go. All right, so that's all the way down as far as it'll go. Then you're going to take your sensor and you're going to thread it on over the top of that. All right, you heard it engage. That let a little bit of air out of the tire there. That's just telling you, hopefully you're doing it right. Then you're going to take that nut that we threaded on before. You're going to spin it outward towards the cap. You're going to take this funky 90-degree angled side of this wrench that they give you, put it onto that nut in the back, and give it a good twist. All that's doing is locking that in place. So hopefully you don't lose that, and it will also hopefully deter somebody that doesn't have one of these from trying to take those from you. Okay, once you get that thing threaded in, like we just heard with the hissing coming out of the tire, and you've got it secured to the valve stem itself, now you can check out your TPMS system here. I hope you guys can see that, but now it's reading 57 degrees and 115 psi. That's our cold psi right now, guys. All right, that's the installation of the sensors. I'm going to go ahead and finish them up. Since you guys have already seen the one, we won't put you through it again and again and again and again to do all, what, 10 more. Stick around, I might have another tip. Here's another tip, guys. Have yourself something you can kneel down on, or in my case, a good pair of knee pads. I don't trust the little foam. Guaranteed I'm getting off of it somehow with my knees, and it's going to be on the sharpest rock in the park. So highly recommend knee pads or a piece of foam if you're adventurous. Alright, last part of the install. I'm going to get in this cabinet here and I'm going to hook up the relay to the battery. The instructions say to hook it to the battery for best results. I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you guys what I've done afterwards. It's pretty tight space in here. You guys probably couldn't see in there anyway. See you in a bit. Stay tuned. Here's the final piece of the install, guys. I got it hooked into the battery. The little inline fuse is down here, and this part of the line is going to come right out of the battery box here. And I also installed the relay on an existing screw for the door right here. You can see it's lit and sending. So that's the final piece for install. Well, there we go, the full installation. I hope you guys got something good out of this that you can use when you put in your own TPMS.
And thank you for watching to the end, and please go ahead and subscribe to that video, hit that thumbs up, and y'all come back and see us. Ring that little bell so you'll get notified when we put out our next video.
Thanks for sticking around to the end. We'll see you next time on
Jarhead and Ginger's Journey. Bye.